Riot Games Arena, let's get this Saturday started. Make some noise for Cloud9!
Taking on the previous champions is Cloud9. This is by far the biggest challenge yet, and they already made a statement with their 2-0 win over Loud, but there's still so much to prove, and they have the opportunity to do so right here, right now. This is a new and improved C9 that has shown they can swap things up and adapt when things aren't going their way, and that will be the winning condition going against such a play-by-the-book team like G2.
And now it's time to bring out their opponents. It is your 2025 World Champions, NRG!
And here come the world freaking champions. These guys who have defied it all, led by the gentle giant himself, Mata. This guy, an absolute beast in the server, continuing to prove why he belonged on that world stage. But let's not forget about Scuba as well. Let's not forget about Brock, our MVP. I mean, guys, we're talking about just an absolute top-to-bottom juggernaut of a squad. It does feel like, Athena, we're looking at an NRG team that should be coming into this one with all the confidence in the world, and rightfully so.
This comp makes a lot of sense. The Tejo from Zeppa I really like.
You like the Tejo?
I like it.
Get comfortable on those setups and post plants, but we're seeing something similar on the other side as well here.
Stuffed for a moment right behind the other side of a smoke as C9 gear up for a refight themselves. Kiko gets his first kill on American soil here as the fight continues into Art. NRG pulling around the corner. Vic turns on a dime. A beautiful shot out from him. NRG continue to equalize, though, and come up by one. But doesn't bite just yet, realizing his teammate is so far away, and with that smoke in his way, he doesn't have a chance.
And with no smokes for NRG, Cloud9 are full playing for long. The only salvation would be this flank from Zelsis, and it's already gone.
Shut down immediately. Penny's got right in front of the turret. A little bit funky. He knows the position of one player. Can anticipate the second. Good work from him on the first, but Brock secures 3 kills on the round and the pistol for NRG.
Or fight back in to the middle of the map and take some kind of ground to avoid that pinch.
So C9, maybe they can use bodies here to pick up a few guns. That's going to be the hope from them as Oxy goes diving forward. Brock tries to hold down the line, and he does so until he runs out of bullets, and that's a problem. The spike is on the ground. C9 have found themselves in a 3-on-3, and Penny secures the rifle.
And that is big. But a flank already coming in from NRG.
They need some nice shots. And they need to not take too much time. Ethan's out in the open here as a double swing comes in. Good first connection. As at the same time as he gets those kills, the rest of NRG picked up the spike, making a hightail over towards A.
30 seconds left.
And Penny back in that 1v3 position. Ethan taken low. And as that kill comes in, he's given himself a 1-on-2 now.
Look at the positioning from NRG. Mata is waiting in mid, hard reading Penny's rotation and now hearing it.
Here's the footsteps. He is just a sentry. Right in the corner. No way Penny's going to be clearing that angle. A little bit dicey, but NRG take it all the same. Another split look as a dash into street. Only 2 players from NRG working down long, and Scuba just lights out on these opening shots. Zeppa will try and hold the fort. All on his own as the hindrance deters him not to be slowed down whatsoever. A 2-on-2 now with the spike so far back into long, gives time now. Brock will have the Hunter's Fury off of this spike plant, though. See if that comes into play. C9 choose to approach on the floor level. Kiko doesn't know that. As Brock escapes, Kiko sees the first barrel and now realizes both players. That sets up for the Hunter's Fury, and Kiko pulls it off. 3 in a row for NRG.
The new addition to NRG, a player who, I mean, you think back to last year, kickoff, where Zeppa had
It benefits them a lot when they find themselves in anti-ecos or numbers up situations. You'll very rarely see them trying to figure out what exactly is going to happen. Vic and Zeppa will be leading the charge while the rest of the team is going to die to the spike. So perfect out of C9 there to get those ultimates in a completely unwinnable round. We'll see if that ends up being true. Right now, it's not working out for them up against the champs.
Here you see it.
Little dash in from Mata. Oxy taking a little into his own hands there, and he spotted Ethan as well, eventually traded as the rest of C9 were playing pretty far back on this side. But again, NRG are really winding down the clock, and with multiple ultimates available for Cloud9, this is going to be a big problem. How do you get out of this choke point without a duelist? How do you make it happen? It is not going to happen. Zeppa collecting on 2. That spike down in the open, and Scuba a little bit too late to the party through Art will go down 3 again out of Zeppa.
Cloud9 is so comfortable leaving that ace stack intact, and
Vic is gonna get his first indication of some players on this side, chooses to get up close and personal. Right on the other side of the smoke, hiding from the duelist, stunned up and taken down. The rest of C9 all coming in through street. Stalled out for the time being, without a fight coming their way, and as the shock darts rain down, it's an ultimate, taking a kill in long. C9 making quick work back into the site as Zeppa again delivers for Cloud9. NRG try to extract themselves from halls. All out in the open 3 again. Is it enough? That's the question. And so often it is not. NRG get another.
Just all 3 players posturing for the fight, knowing that if they hold back.
But NRG are not going to waste their time at all. Oxy in the center of this site with the Bucky and shot in the back of the head. Mata takes a shot before sliding on back. That's an easy take from NRG.
And again, the lockdown is available in the post lane if they need it. This is a very good position for NRG to be in. C9 have got to move quick.
And just throwing down this lockdown, the same time the divide cuts apart the site. Putting a lot of pressure in. C9 playing for this is a little bit surprising. Looking for the half stick here before the lockdown expires, and as C9 getting kills, they might go for a little bit more, but 3 players detained. It's a disaster for Cloud9. How in the world did they think they had time for that? Brock wipes the floor with them.
I felt like that call came just a second too late. They saw the lockdown. You saw some of the players hesitate for a moment.
That's so free.
Seeing what they can do with pennies up in the mix of things, and this heavy stack back in A main. NRG have loved this area of the map, and Mata's just on a scouting mission. These pistols tear NRG to shreds. It continues. Vic is lethal on the bandit. And now in a 2-on-4. Kiko needs to do a little bit extra. It won't be there. 4 for Vic. He's a madman.
Outrageous reply of a round.
Forces him back 1 line at a time. Another drone. This double scout setup from NRG is brutal to try and op into. And as the smokes and the ults and all the utility just pummels the site, that'll be free for NRG.
C9 had players in position to flood, but they couldn't with the utility.
Wow.
That was a null command pop. They'll have to fight, but NRG is at the doorstep, ready to hold.
Brock's Hunter's Fury got canceled out by the KO ult. And now the flash into Scuba, trying to escape. Somehow he's still alive. Oxy creeping back into the site, a stun, trying to give him some idea, but these smokes are stalling everything. NRG have escaped with 4 players alive. And now C9 need to play these high lines, need to find some kills. Not gonna happen. When you look at Brock, he's gonna shut you down. And now these shots are just not connecting. NRG are just playing with C9 at this point. Penny's gonna teleport away and hold on to the op.
This game has been defined by a lot of very slim split-second decisions. And I think consistently when they're under pressure, we're seeing NRG make the right decision. In previous rounds, it was staying and fighting deep on site.
Ethan's disgusting. Ethan's disgusting.
And he is.
I can't.
When they have half armor pretty much every round.
Yeah, NRG or C9 doing the same thing. Brock's the only guy on 50 right now. And NRG split up the site, dive on forward. That is a waylay with the spike, planting in the pocket of the wall before retreating back to main. And as Oxy falls as well, there's just 5 alive, but already the defuse, a half stick behind the wall. That is major. Zeppa can get back on this. NRG are realizing they have to get back in front of this wall. There's not a lot of time as C9 lose a member. Smoke expires. Zeppa on top of everything. It has the Armageddon. He is ready to cause havoc on this site. Zeppa needs 3 again if C9 want to win this round. He's being asked way too much, and 3 again is not enough.
Read the half stick. It forced NRG into a...
It's another heavy mid setup out of C9. They've really liked with the flash over the top. The hindrance, though, is just too perfect. Very good control, and Kiko again for an opener. Now as the slide comes through, Zeppa gets a couple before being shut down. These other 2 members of C9 just Not really in the party just yet. Mata's still there.
How's he alive?
And
How
ready
is
to
he
dash
alive?
on away. It's just silly, isn't it?
And now a 3-on-1 retake for Vic. But already being held by an outlaw close. Should be checkmate.
And it is. 9-2 for NRG. That is certainly a way to enter 2026.
I can't believe he got out there, Adam. What the fuck?
Me too.
For C9, Knife spots a couple of players back in A main. C9 choose to leave Oxy posted up with the judge, call 3 into Art. But C9 have never really found a consistent answer into this A side of the map. Maybe it could be Vic. Maybe it could be Oxy. Some spam peppers him down to 33, and he is out. NRG are just way too aware of all these corners. Exactly which walls to spam through, which smokes to take care of, and it again sets themselves up for a hugely advantaged post plant. All the stall utility, and there's still more left in the tank.
And time is ticking. That Armageddon waiting in the wings.
Yep, Brock just has a little pixel there. The second he sees a difference in color, unloads bullets through the wall, charges on in with the shorty as well. Beautiful play from Brock there, and 10 for NRG in the first.
So cringe, bro. It's actually so cringe, bro.
Self-diagnosed.
Yeah, it's high-low setup off of the turret, ready to play into Art. And that comes after a litany of utility. Kiko getting the first time. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. It's 2 more for Brock. And
The
C9 have gone nowhere.
There was just so perfect. They don't have much time to run back and plant that spike.
Nah, they're going to peek for 1 kill. They're not even going to peek this deep, I don't think. Penny does, as his teammate falls away from him. And Zeppa will get 1 before going down. Ultimately, a beautiful pistol round out of NRG.
And that ends up even worse, because in losing that round, they don't get a spike down.
And C9 want to move back into Oxy, who just revealed himself. So now already you have ideas. NRG start to rotate
Mod
towards
is
B.
still here with an outlaw, though. There's a turret to bullet tag
Exactly.
install.
It's just full awareness out from NRG. C9 tried to get a little bit creative. Tried to throw some kind of a loop into the mix, but it's not going to pay off for them whatsoever. That's a flawless round 2, and Mimi, only 1 player on NRG even took damage.
Look at that. Kills, man. Look, every time I shot somebody, they died.
Understandably so.
He's trying this again. They've been wanting Ethan, but they haven't gotten him.
Well, Kiko there with another opening frag, and NRG with another disgusting round. Absolutely blowing up Cloud9. Zelsis gets 3. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Don't hold on too tightly, but a light grip is what the doctor ordered here, and let go. 13-2 domination from the reigning champs.
That was a brutal game. Nothing worked for Cloud9. Multiple rounds with 3 Ks with chances. They couldn't close out the close rounds. And in the second, NRG didn't give them a single close round. This is what you expect when the world champ comes home.
Yeah, that looked like riding a bike. Absolutely simple.